Hello everyone, welcome to InGamingX. Today I'm gonna play Forza Horizon 6 online on my steering wheel setup. I was trying to set up my second camera, but at the end, it just refused to start. So, yeah, I will be not using it. Maybe if I hear that you want it badly, for the next stream, I can look what was the issue and fix it. Hopefully. Everything in such a way that I can also read the chat when the chat messages. So what do we need to do here? Okay. Yeah, we're stuck for 10 or something minutes because my display needs, it's an OLED panel, 4K, an expensive one. It needs pixel cleaning. Oh, it's around 7 minutes maybe. So if you have any questions, it's the time to ask them. I have the chat in front of my face. I can read it and we can have the conversation while waiting for the pixel cleaning to end. And after that, the stream begins as promised. I need to turn the speakers towards myself. I'm still like in the progress of finalizing my setup, but yeah, today is one of those days when I'm very satisfied with the way it is coming all together. You can see the game screen, but I cannot. I can only see it through my streaming device. But in front of my face is a huge 32-inch 4K OLED display, which is pixel cleaning itself at the moment. Once it's done, we can start the stream. Yeah, I'll turn it away from my face because my CM2 dashboard is covering the display's LED, which is flashing, and when it's done, it doesn't turn on and let you like use the display as you should. It just turns itself off, saying like, "Okay, pixels cleaned, and now the display goes to sleep." Maybe that's the most popular use case. When people are done playing or working, they launch the pixel cleaning and just leave the room. And not my use case. I do the pixel cleaning whenever the display says do it. Now I will secure my bare feet. I have lockable casters installed. Hopefully 4 out of 5 should be enough for my chair not to move away from the rig. I stopped selling stuff on the auction house because hard to find someone who will buy it for double or more times the price. Also, like I have 40 mil. That should be enough for car or two I might miss due to personal reasons. The cleaning is still going on. Maybe, just maybe we can navigate through the menu, but actually no, because the menu is being covered by my face cam. Okay, let's just hit drive and then... Now we can go to options, settings. This is what you do when you have a wheel controller. Oh, the display is back on. Okay, it's centered. Yeah, you need to make sure that you have one profile. It is saved, and every time you are in the game, you need to come here and make sure that all your bindings are in place. You save it, then you exit. Let's check the wheel spin. Oh, really? This cheap? Okay. News. Ferrari Roman. Have it. Okay. Let's first take the hard drives. Also, need to take off my ring because it interferes with my ability to get the pedals work. Yeah, shifting. I scratch my shifter with my ring if I don't take it off. Okay. Looks like everything is working. Entering the screen towards myself. Bring the microphone a little bit in. Okay. Let's do some racing. Actually, I love to play Forza Horizon with this camera because the scenery is beautiful. I really wonder how this goes. Oh, our class, I hate them. And I have manual with clutch enabled. So yeah, it will be a pain to drive in our class. Let's see how it drives. start to rumble my accelerator when it's the right RPM to switch gears. Okay, we still have one race to go. It's not the end. Not the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't miss the content. Also turn on the notifications and join the Discord. Discord invite link is in this video's description and in YouTube channel beyond. You're always welcome there. We can discuss various topics, and you will have live YouTube stream notifications in a spatial ping channel if you want them. If you don't trust the YouTube notification system, I have that automated, so you will never miss, and you can come and live chat. Even when I'm on controller, I cannot keep up with that feedback. Like, it's good I don't DNF. Honestly, I'm looking for a race that will be like ABC class. I love those. Also, there is a setting I need to change, which is different for the two games between. Come on. Don't do this to me. Yeah, sequential. And yes. Okay. B class, that's good. But M1 is an awful car. I hate it so much. Yeah, you'll be seeing me spinning out onto the pipe. Yeah, for driving trucks, I use my sequential to shift like the automatic gear from reverse into drive and vice versa, but here I need the sequential shifter to mimic and be binded with the same controls as the paddle shifter, so it works anyway. Okay, for this race we will use the classic manual. Yeah, it's flying. It is flying. It's just not holding the freaking road. It just flew out on me. Well, not too far, but we will be. This is realistic in terms of feelings, sensations, as much or as realistic the sim racing can go with the hardware I have, but it is not making me faster. Also, this game is not about being faster, this game is about nice graphics and dirty rammers. I love this car so much. This car is ass. It's old, it doesn't have the looks, and it drives like a piece of shit. I had an E30, maybe less than 10 years ago. That was driving much better. Yeah, a friend of mine did have an 850. I drove one of these. Like, maybe it was not the M1. Yeah, it was an 850, but it's similar. Also, felt like a piece of shit. Let me know in the comments if you also think these BMWs, the old ones, are not as good as the BMW lovers say they are. Oh, actually I had to do with this one. Okay, next race. That one, first spin out, and yeah, you are almost 20 seconds behind the P1. Actually, it still counts towards the progress I need to do to finish the badge achievement for spec racing. So while it still counts, it doesn't bother me. When it doesn't count, then hide my mouse, doesn't interfere with the picture. That's very strange, but it works okay. Oof. Did you hear that engine line? Argue with that. Of course, the slowdown is super helpful. I won't make it to the finish. Oh, I'm really such a good. One more race to struggle and this will end. I wonder, does DNF count into the spec racing badge counter or not? If not, then it will not make me happy. But if it does, no problems. I did not finish the race, but I have a position within the race, so I technically finished the race because the time finished earlier than me. So I would assume it counts. Let me know in the comments if you have any information about how the counter for the badges work. Let's try to not die this time, and I will not switch the camera so you can see who is the dirty rammer this time. That's why nobody is trying to destroy me. The car is just not holding it. It starts to feel squashy. I don't trust the car. And I don't trust the car. I cannot go fast. At least we are not super behind. But we are last, which is a pain. Anyway, I will get the most clean racing Barony awards because I don't fight with anyone taking those turns without hitting the balls. Now it's squishy again. Yeah, he's out of the control. Awesome car. Did I have a slowdown applied? I did not hit anything. Oh, 26 seconds. Fantastic. One little lost on control and he's dead. That was not good at all. But nobody cares. I wonder what is the next car we're getting. I really hope it's something better. A full BMW from my grandmother's era. One Corvette E-Ray. Well, if you know how to drive the E-Ray, it's not the worst car. Have the beautiful cyan stock color. I'm still not a good driver, but the car is much better. This was interesting. Gained one more position. Less than 300 meters in front of the finish line. Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, he DNF'd. Ah, he also did. Okay, now I'll have a full pack of 12. That's what usually happens in the race 2. And if I don't like the next car with exit, I'll check the progression on the badge, how many more spec races I need to do. And we go back in with this. Maybe if I did earn enough skill points, we can roll the wheel spins. You get one wheel spin, the ordinary one, for each 2 levels you are leveling. And I think I start at 37, so it's 39 now. We should have at least one. Oh, I hate this map so much. I mean, this circuit. Faster than me. I wonder, will I get better in this? The guy passing by? Training and doing more racing, learning how the car behaves, going? Or I will be as awful as today in like 6 months? What are your stakes? Let me know in the comments. start keeping up the back. Well, let's see how long it will take me to achieve that. I did like 10 races yesterday on this track, and it was only 1 or 2 times I was not the last. Interesting ending scene. The car is flying into nowhere. Six minutes and 0.1 thousand at 0, 0. Okay. At least I'm consistently last. Finishing the last second. Well, I was the first. I was first from the other end, you know. If you look at it from the other end, then I was the first. And if you look at the championship table from, like reading it from bottom to upwards, I'm also the first. Is it because I suck at shifting, at turning, or at accelerating, or all three? This is another circuit I don't like. Well, honestly, I like the sprint races. Really? Well, this is only a game, but your karma is following you in real life too, you know? from that P10. Guys, consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you like watching what I'm doing here. Takes a second or three for you to do. Means a lot to this channel and to me. Keeps me motivated to continue delivering content. I promise I will hook up my second camera so you can see the setup, the shifters, all the screens I have around me, and I have a bunch. I already have set up my what do you call it? Oh no dodge wipers, thank you. I already set up my not a selfie stick. We got 3 levels. Wheel spin. Let's do it. 1 wheel spin only. And we are like I could have a use of that Ford GT 2017 by selling it. It's awful. It's awful what the game is giving. Wait. No, don't. Stop zooming in. Yeah, that's the issue with the controllers you have. You will always be zoomed inside the goddamn map. What is the year of this bad boy? 2.7 mil, 2016. Purchase it. Sorry, garage. And that's Ferrari 512. What do we have here? 458. Okay, not interesting. Let's go see what we have. Wait. Hey. Oh my god. Okay. What we have here? A BMW. What I will do, I will switch my car. If you want to see any car in the game, I have all of them which are available. So you can drop me a message in the live chat. All you have to do is subscribe. Do this on this. And it starts to... Okay. All we will do is we will continue the spec racing, but before, let's check the badge progression. Okay, we'll play a lot of hide and seek, a lot of eliminator. Custom racing or Horizon racing is complete, as you can see, at the beginning of July. Oh. 69 it says here, yeah? 59. 59. Go game. Horizon Drift. And yeah, I think I should be driving. Higher speeds. Anyone needs a taxi? Ooh, R-Class. Hate it. Hopefully the next race will be not R-Class. And I will be the last. Oh my god, it's spinning. Is it? the best route to start. Because the launch control is small. Handles awesome. Over. Okay. This will be a very, very tricky car. It doesn't spin on other gears, but all the way half past the RPM on first, and until you switch to the second, spinning the wheels. Wow, we have people. Everybody is like fond of R-Class racing. I decided to fast shift to second, do not spin out. Losing a little bit of acceleration, not as bad as spinning out and losing the whole race. Races of these. Let's just change. Any crap? No doubt. S1, like racing. Well, it's one race, we can survive it. Does this car have a sequential? I'll try to drive it in sequential. Let's check. It looks like a sequential to me. about off-road. Well, let's see. For an S1 without the off-road tires, it did not very good at the top speed, but very good at accelerating and handling during that little test I was able to get. It doesn't grip even on the laps here. We cannot debate races, so let's try to understand and do that. I want to see the best of the laps and see if our second lap was not the slowest as me. Smith was slower than us, but everybody else was faster. Again. No, thank you. My keyboard doesn't want to connect. We have max level achieved here. Let's see how much of races did this progress count. 1. And I did 2. 1 was DNF. So DNF doesn't count. Really? Oh, it's so good. I wanted to wait and try with automatic, but you don't get a red Celica every day. Well, maybe you get it every day, but it's not very often. I cannot drive when the steering wheel is at the right. I will drive with the H shifter, but for this race, we will stay with the chain cam. This is an all-wheel drive, but not the biggest power we're getting with it. Camera feels better. We have turns. But not very good. I think I can work with that, but yeah, it's probably depends on the opponents. What? Sorry for the people near you. Having to deal with you every single day. This behavior is showing the way that rammers are making it hard for their closest ones. Look at that. You ram me, I'll try to ram you. to counter the ramming attacks. Actually, it's good we had the chase camera so you could see how this Ratos RT was attacking. Why does he have 22 points? It's the first race, isn't it? Or this is not the first. Did he cheat or how does he have 22 points? If this is not the... I don't understand. I was last. He was in front of me. So he had to have the same... Like, he has to be above me one pillar. But he is in front of me with a lot of points. I don't understand. I think Protoss was trying to ram me, but he ran to the wall instead. Yeah, exactly. I'm still getting a spatial form for him. Dirty little asshole. Okay, if he's happy with ramming people and gaining a little bit of advantage, well, let him have it. Protoss RP. I don't understand how he has 34 points. Did he... Maybe he will... No. I thought he was alone with the P1 in the first race, but I think he's a cheater. We are in this race since the beginning, right? No. And no, S1, McLaren F1 GT. Highway circuit, of course. No. We will quit and rejoin. Horizon stunt is not interesting for me. Why is the car colored this bad? I don't understand. Who's making those noises? Okay, he disappeared. And outside of the tunnel, the car is looking fine. Okay, let's go find another race. Hopefully, classes A and lower. Please. And not off-road. S1, Cayman GT4 RS, Legend Island Circuit, and Seaside Park Sprint. Okay, I'll take it. Dark silver is a good color for a Porsche. Yep. Really? Okay, paddle shifters. But we are racing with this camera. Automatic gearbox while already in the racing loop. Need to lubricate my pedal. Something to squeak. Experienced racers, hopefully you will have barriers. out of curiosity. The fastest is the newest Ferrari, the DLC one. I think there will be an enemy. Circuit races are not fun. Absolutely. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Struggling a lot to deliver the content. I think Forza Horizon is just too arcade for me to be played on a steering wheel, or I'm doing everything totally wrong, or my wheel settings are awful. If someone knows what is the reason, except for the skill issue, that can be somehow, let me know. Keeping up with the pack, it was my goal. If we can keep up with the pack until the finish, it's good. This KS drip is ramp. It's the bad driver, apparently. Look at kept up with the pack, finished, because it's a sprint. On circuit races, I'm losing it. And Digibomb could not stand the rammers. Well, I think this is the end of the Payman GT4 RS series. Let's see what the game gives us as the next pack of races. And which car it will be. Spec Racing Integra. Yeah, a red Integra is always faster. Any red JDM car is always faster than any other car. You all know that. KS Drip is also here. Dirty Rammer. hit that wall and he will take me over. I think he will take me over. This car is strange to drive. Mushy doesn't feel sharp in terms of handling. And the gearing is fast. Finishing ahead of a rammer is satisfying. Hey, if you're watching, you might be watching, we have 17, 18 people watching. Make sure you like, you subscribe, and once you're a subscriber, you can chat, and I'm reading the chat live. So if there is a message, we can communicate. I will read the message and reply verbally using my voice into the microphone. Oh, that's the second out of 3? Ah, yeah, because it. But this is a sprint, which I love. Worst wishes to all the rammers. Look at him. Such a miserable driver. I have no words. How was just race? I would have been like P5, the lowest, if I wasn't rammed out of P3. I would keep it up. The car is fast. This was not the skill issue this time. This was the rammers issue. Okay, final race for this Integra car. Oh, we start P2. The circuit race, really? And the guy who was P2 in the previous race, the Nostalgia BRB, was pushed to DNF, ending up below me. So unfair. But still fun. I think tomorrow I will try... Let's give it a try. maybe, just maybe, I will try Forza Motorsport with this whole setup thing. And because it's offline, the chances are higher I will not be rammed every turn. Maybe it will also feel better. By the way, I have all the cars available in the game as of today. So if you want to test out the tune, see how the car drives, handles, listen to my opinion, see me driving it, hit me up with a comment or come to my Discord server. Link is in this video's description or YouTube channel below. Please subscribe and like. Okay, Integra it is. I love it white. Why? Still have that red line. Circuit again. credits should be taken away for random people. And they should use like a car for every time they ran out of their garage and have like a negative credit balance. It would be awesome if the devs would do it. That's never happening. Unfortunately, 26 seconds, we're most likely are DNFing. At least not alone. NPR behind us. I think that was the last race with this car, or we have one more. I think we have one more, and that one more will be a sprint. I did not like the raindrop I saw. Hopefully it will not be raining. Where is my controller? Why is it not? Oof. So, and the whole thing, we bugged out. I could have finished that race if not losing the controller. The game said we don't have it anymore. Without any possible reasons. Wait, do we have one more race with the Integra? Really? Let me check. Do we have? God damn it. Okay, we have the pedals. Sure, I think. Except for the... Now. Yeah, we have a shifter. We don't have pedals. We don't have H pattern. And we don't have controls. Okay, it lost it from here. That was more than 30 seconds. Let's see where this is going. Yeah, my game is crashing. Yeah, okay. Most likely not the game, it is my CPU starving of power. That happens. The slow down the whole PC. Some power issues with the Intel CPUs. It is just abysmally slow. Okay. What we will do is I log off this beauty. So the game switches off. Yeah, sign out anyway. The game switches off. Coolers start to cool it down. And once it cools down, I will just shut it down. And after I restart it, it's absolutely okay. But I am not doing it today. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And see you in the next stream. Cheers. Bye.